you are one of the players that they say is the toughest to...
You ain't really trying to get...
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and a very special holiday wish from all of us here at 2K Sports.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson and Shaq and Kenny.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, it's
Shaka Claus.
What a festive day it is. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. Checking out Toronto, they've had a tough time over the last few weeks. 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's...
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Damari Carroll out there. DeRozan out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Scola, and it's Valanciunas, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Joseph, the pass to Carroll. Joseph dishes to Carroll. No one covering. Carroll's got his first points in this one. On defense, Toronto, 4-point game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Kevin, that was really a tremendous effort. I mean, I thought they were coming all the way back. What a great fourth quarter of basketball. Just not enough to take it all the way.
And man, I tell you what, they had everybody in the building on the edge of their seats in that one. What an amazing comeback that would have been.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now, here's Joseph. He's covered by Brown. And Joseph kicks to Scola. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Brown, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fadeaway was about the only option he had, and he cashed in on it.
Now, here's Joseph. Defense right on him. DeRozan's shot is good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Brown. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Lopez. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Joseph, the pass to Scola. Scola can't get that one to fall. The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. It's Anthony with the drive. That's good. Anthony's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. To the wing on the left. Carroll, no one around him. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Toronto no luck.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now here's Carroll, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. DeRozan in the corner, screened by Valanciunas. It's DeRozan with the drive. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 7 points for Freak.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, a great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now, here's Joseph. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Carroll dishes to Joseph. 13 feet away. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Shot clock at 2. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Wasted no time on that one. 10 points for Freak.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Lopez with the steal. A follow the pass to Porzingis. And here's Brown outside. They get it again. The 3. Good. Brown's got 13.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Smith checked in for New York. James Johnson's checked in for Toronto. Raptors trail by 11. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Carroll, following the score by Josh Smith. Here's DeRozan, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Took him no time at all on that one. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Johnson kicks to Carroll. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Carroll's got 5 points so far.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And it's Brown missing. Raptors trail by 12. Joseph with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Carroll for three. Rebounded by Anthony.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Joseph. Johnson outside. Here's DeRozan. No good with the layup.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And that one's good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Joseph after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. And again, it's New York.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Raptors trail by 19. And taken away by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc.
We need to calm down.
Replay brought to you by Kia for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin is checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Anthony. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And then for Toronto, Ross is checked in for Damari Carroll. Wright comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Joseph. New York leading by 21. Williams kicks to Smith from the arc. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
They grabbed their own miss. Lowry. And it's blocked by Brown. Smith against Wright. Brown wide open. He fired. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 21 points for Freak.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Assist goes to Jonas Valanciunas.
New York with the ball. Here's Brown. He's got 21.
Move the ball.
Smith on the wing. The dish to Williams. Here's Stevenson. Off on the layup.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Now here is Lowry. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one.
Seraphin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Now here's Wright. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
The 3-ball, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ross dishes to Valanciunas. No dice from 9 feet out.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
20 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's Brown with the drive. Smith the pass to Stevenson. Brown outside. Off target from three-point range. And taken away by Brown. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's the Knicks just dominating this one. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
I realize this. I realize this. Respect this here. Check. I realize this.
And DeMar DeRozan, the star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back.
A lot of people.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning a championship would change that. Quite honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
Yeah. And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Scola out there with James Johnson. And it's Ross in at the three. Now here is Lowry. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. It's hauled in by Brown.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Stevenson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basketball. He ended with 41 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control. Melo having a terrific game. 12 points and 1 assist. Not missing much. In fact, hitting just about everything he's taken.
And Clark, the question is, how long can he keep it up?
The Knicks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Porzingis, he's checked in for Smith. And it's a Flalo in for Lance Stevenson. Damari Carroll's checked in for Toronto. Joseph comes in for Kyle Lowry. The Raptors shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by a Flalo. 16 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, and this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And you can see the momentum swinging now. They've gotten a huge boost of energy, and now the offense starting to click.
Johnson goes in.
What are you doing? Stay down.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. The first one falls.
At the line for the Knicks, James Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And a Flalo kicks to Brown. Back to a Flalo. Shot clock at 5. And there's the pass to Brown. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 34 points for Freak.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Knicks have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. The kick out to Aflalo. Jumper off the screen. Anthony can't hit.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Joseph with the ball, now guarded by Aflalo. Johnson attacking, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at, and now in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
This is the stuff of legends.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. Freak number 1.
Well, if you're on this leaderboard, Kevin, whether it's for the year, a month, or 1 game, your coach and your teammates are happy because free throws mean points on the board.